Hallo und herzlich willkommen zur Folge Nummer 39. Ja, Leute, Sprechen und ich, wir werden einfach keine Freunde mehr. Wir sind jetzt erstmal so richtig im zweiten Kapitel angekommen. Ja, ich weiß, wir haben schon einen kompletten Tag hinter uns und schon diverse Folgen. Aber was ich meine ist, Hauptauftrag erstmal versemmelt, neuer Tag. Das heißt, ja, wir sind nicht richtig angekommen, aber wir haben jetzt erstmal wieder, ich rede mich im Kopf und Kragen, wir haben jetzt erstmal wieder ein paar Nebenmissionen zu klären. Und zwar, wir haben Fishing for Ingredients. We're looking at, Entschuldigung, wir müssen jetzt rüber zu Long. Dann machen wir das nochmal als erstes. Vielleicht haben wir ja schon die Sachen, die sie haben wollen, gefischt. Das wäre natürlich ganz einfach. Und sonst haben wir Ellie von ihren Selbstzweifeln so ein bisschen gelöst. Ich laufe jetzt erstmal dahin, dann kann ich mir schon ein bisschen erzählen. Wir sind unseren Fall losgeworden und uns trotzdem dazu entschieden, ihn weiter zu verfolgen. Was natürlich unsere große Stärke ist, nämlich einfach Sachen zu ignorieren und einfach zu tun. Entsprechend würde ich sagen, haben wir einen ganz guten Draht. Und ja, wie gesagt, wir machen jetzt in dieser Folge erstmal Nebenmissionen. Ich hoffe, ich kriege das meiste davon durch. Und dann in der nächsten Folge mit der Geschichte. Und ich kann euch so viel sagen, das Kapitel ist gar nicht mehr so lang. Ich habe mich jetzt sehr um Kopf und Kragen geredet. Ich betone das nochmal, weil es ein sehr wirscher Anfang ist. Aber lasst uns jetzt endlich diese Nebenmission starten. Okay. Welcome to Long. Shan, I presume. We're here to discuss your support request. Wow, you're here already? Oh, thank goodness. Ain't she cutie? I think fishing for ingredients was the name of your request. Works, but is it me or does the SSS get saddled with a lot of fetch requests? You're not wrong, but it really is out of our control. Ja, und zum anderen ist es halt ein Rollenspiel, also ein bisschen Fetch-Quests gehört auch dazu. Ich finde das so schön, dass wirklich dieser Klassiker von Fetch-Quests wirklich in dieses Spiel so reingelegt wurde und den Leuten auch auffällt, dass es irgendwie merkwürdig ist, aber egal. So, I don't know. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I need this done as soon as possible. We had a customer suddenly come in this morning and make a reservation bigger than our stock can handle. We tried to buy some fish from the marketplace, but even they were running low on the good stuff. We're going to need odd jobbers to tackle this one for us. Sorry, what was that now? I do not believe odd jobber is an apt description of our work. Huh? All I know is I spoke with the Bracer Guild receptionist and he told me he'd set something up for me. There weren't any braces available, but he mentioned a group of odd jobbers that would be willing to help. You're the ones he was referring to? So it's that damn receptionist's fault, huh? The worst part, he's not completely wrong. It still feels bad to hear it, though. However, Lloyd is a proficient fisherman, so I believe we are more than capable to accept her request. After all, she does appear to be in need. Yeah, I think you're right, Tio. Let's do it then. Really? That's such a relief. This dish calls for fish that's both slender and long. The reservation is for 5 people, so we'll need 5 of the same type of fish. But if you have trouble catching that specific type of fish, then I guess we could settle for something else. Oh Gott, was war denn das nochmal? Man braucht, glaube ich, eine gewisse Anzahl. Also man braucht, glaube ich, ich weiß aber nicht, ob man 5... Ah doch, da sagt sie sogar. However, whatever kind of fish you end up bringing, we definitely need 5 of the same kind. Got it? To recap, you want 5 long and slender fish. If we fail to catch them, then you'll settle for another fish as long as they are identical. Okay, I think we've got it. We'll fish them up and bring them to you. Thank you so much. I'm counting on you. Okay, ich weiß noch, wie das geht, weil ich das schon mal gemacht habe und das immer eine sehr merkwürdige Quest fand. Ich muss nur eine Sache mal kurz gucken. Ah ne, das ist ja... Menüführung. Leute. So, jetzt aber. Items... Fishing da. Earthworm 9 Stück sollten reichen. Haben wir schon einen... Oh, wir haben schon 5. Ja, ha. Da müssen wir gar nichts machen. Giftfish. Eel. Well, these are the long and slender ones we need. This would go great with the rice dish. Wow, he even brought me 5 of them. Is it really okay for me to have these? Yeah, Ziggy. Thank you. Now we've got enough ingredients to last the night. So you were able to bring our usual fish, so I'm sure our customers will be delighted. Here, I'd like to give you these as a thank you. Terabon. Actually, there's a recipe I want to give you. Are you interested? Yeah, Ziggy. I learned the recipe for fierce tiger fried rice. This is the secret recipe to our delicious fried rice. We plan to make this alongside the fish tonight. I hope you guys use it too. Thank you, we gladly accept it. Good luck with tonight, we're rooting for you. Yeah, thanks for your help, Oddjobbers. We weren't able to clear up the misunderstanding by the looks of it. Ja, egal, wir haben es geschafft. Und ich weiß auch noch, welche Quests wir direkt als nächstes machen können. Das ging erstaunlich schnell. Ich glaube, ja, es ist genau das Testaments Training. Wir können jetzt nämlich so ein paar Battles wieder machen. Das ist auch gar nicht mal so schwer. Ich muss nur gucken, dass ich auch wieder die Leute alle scanne. Das ist nicht ganz unwichtig. Dafür müssten wir zu den Testaments logischerweise. Dann quatschen wir mal mit denen. Ach, guck mal, wer hier ist. Naja. Moment. So. Ah, you're here. You requested we come, didn't you? It sounds like you want us to train the Testaments. That's a bit of a risky request, don't you think? What makes you so sure that we'd train a bunch of delinquents anyway? Not only that, but I was expecting to see Wazy's name on the request. Was this all your idea? I believe you've misunderstood the request. Give me a moment, I will explain the details. Okay. It's not particularly complicated. I would like to request a lesson in the art of self-defense for our members. What? You want to be taught self-defense? The hell, you planning on using our teachings in your brawls? Again, please do not misunderstand the request. Let us suppose that the Mafia assault us. When you say the Mafia, are you referring to Revace or Heyu? Is this all related to the increased tensions between them? We've noticed them getting into more fights lately. I've heard they've even engaged in some gunfights. Luckily, it doesn't seem to be frequent. Precisely. The Dante district also happens to be in the line of fire at times. There's a warehouse district nearby filled with abandoned buildings and empty plots of land that they frequently used for their skirmishes. I'm not pleased with the situation we've been placed in, thus fueling your desire to learn self-defense. It only makes sense to be cautious given that one of your members was so badly injured in the past. It all makes sense then. I'm glad you catch on quickly. Wazy is typically tasked with giving our members lessons in combat. However, his fighting style is too unique. It requires a flexible body and a strong affinity for it. Hence why we've come to you, Lloyd Bannings. The abilities you've displayed boast defensive prowess, while being simple enough to learn. May I humbly request you once again show our members your skills in a real test of combat? Naturally, I don't expect them to master it in a day. However, having first-hand experience would be a good incentive to try picking it up. Ja, komm! I'm glad that the request doesn't have any nefarious intentions. Agreed, I take no issues in accepting their request. What are your thoughts, Lloyd? Lesson in self-defense, I wouldn't necessarily call what I do self-defense, rather there are restraint techniques taught at the police academy. Is that still fine with you? Indeed. Since this is merely for training purposes, I also have no objections toward you bringing your comrades along to battle. Huh. Ja, auf geht's. Now that we've heard your circumstances, we have no reason to refuse your request. Not only that, but this is a good opportunity for me to brush up my skills. Figures you'd say that. May have some trouble taking it all on at once, Lloyd. Don't forget you get us to take some of the heat off ya. For sure, I'll be counting on you guys to back me up. It's settled then. Everybody, assemble. Ja, so ein bisschen Avengers muss auch sein, ne? The Testaments will now engage in a series of practice fights with the SSS. Yes, sir! Dann wollen wir mal. Testaments Training started. Ich glaube, das sind 2 oder 3 Kämpfe. Ich weiß es nicht mehr genau. Müssen wir gleich gucken. The objective is a 4-on-4 battle. The Testaments will fight the special support section with all of their might. Right. Let's see those self-defense techniques you cops are so proud of. In return, we'll show you the full power of the Testaments. If you don't take this seriously, you'll get beaten to a pulp. Prepare yourselves. You guys got spunk, I'll give you that. We'll put our skills to the test to see how well we can control the tide of battle. We'd better not hold back or it could hardly be called training. Let's give them everything we've got. Right, Roger. Very well then. Let the battle begin. Very well. So, Aussprache immer noch nicht meins. Okay. Ich muss jetzt einmal kurz durchgucken. Nein, 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 nein. Das sind auch alles, ihr seht es mit Keens, Wes, Liang und Azu. Also wir müssen wirklich die alle einmal abscannen. Okay. Sonst komme ich auf mein Leben nicht mehr klar. Keens. So, das Gute ist, hierfür haben wir ja auch noch, einen Analyzer. Ja. Okay, dann kann es losgehen. Frech. Aber kriegen wir hin. Und einer schon weg. Ich will erstmal rausfahren. Ja, wir können immer noch, und das ist jetzt mein nächster Plan, wir können ja immer noch von die Holy Bullet benutzen. Ja, sorry, aber das ist jetzt. Das war doch gut. Ja, das sollten wir easy hinbekommen. Das war's schon. Kampf Nummer 1 erfolgreich absolviert. Phew, I think this is enough. Is everyone okay? You get us good. You're certainly a force to be reckoned with. How come we couldn't take you down with a relentless assault like that? It's all thanks to the techniques we learned to restrain the target. They're difficult to master, but can prove very effective in small groups once you get a hang of them. A detective has to not only protect himself, but also those around him. We undergo extensive training to stay calm, no matter the level of stress. Das ist halt das Witzige. Die haben auch einfach nur drauf geballert, ne? You'd all do well to train how to protect yourselves too. I suppose you cops aren't all talk. Let that be a lesson learned for us. We may have been defeated this time, but I feel like I can take them on next time. All it took was a bit of roughism to get them to cozy up to us. We could have maybe gone a little easy on them though. Oh well, it'll be a good learning experience for them. I do not suspect there will be any problems based on their demeanor. Bullshit. Huh, the Saber Vipers? Why did they come here? What's up with you guys? What kind of cops break out into a fight in the middle of the downtown district? Those blue bastards look like they got their asses handed to them. What did you just say? You're the last people I want to hear that from. You want a piece of us? We'll take you on, right here, right now. Yeah, cool. There's something I want to get straight first. What the hell is the meaning of all this? You called us out here for a fight, didn't you? You wanted to take us on 4 against 4 without our leaders getting involved. I'm used to you're holier than those shtick, but now you're fooling around with the damn cops? You've arrived at just the right time. Let us begin the duel between the SSS and the Saber Vipers. Huh? Wait, what? What the hell do you mean by that? Here's the opportunity to learn some much-needed self-defense techniques. You need the training to protect yourselves against the Mafia. What better way to learn this is there than to fight? So what you're saying is, the cops are out here to train us? Get a load of this guy, he's out of his damn mind. How are they gonna train us? You must be tripping. There's nothing a bunch of useless cops can teach us. Taking lessons from the stupid shithead squad? Nice joke. Let's show them that the Vipers can wipe the floor with some no-good pigs. Let's kick their asses. I'm gonna beat them into the ground. Hold on, this isn't what we had planned. Actually, forget it. They're not going to listen to us. I'm sure fighting them back to back is a good idea. You get a plan? There's not much we can do other than fight. Ellie, Gio, are you going to be alright? Yes, I'll manage. Seconded. We will go all out if we must. I think we'll have to if we want to come out on top, so don't hold anything back. Take your place as special support section, Saber Vipers. Let the battle commence. Okay. Ja, bla bla bla. Ja, ich glaube auch hier, ja, genau das gleiche Spielchen wieder. Wir müssen wieder erst einmal... Oh, und ich muss neue Battlescopes kaufen, offensichtlich. Hier haben wir Slash. Wir haben Jet. Wir haben Koki. Und wir haben Slash Fury. Ach, ich die Dinger auch mal vorlesen können, ne? Okay. Ich würde sagen, es ist Zeit. So. Gar kein Bock. Jetzt mit denen groß zu kämpfen. Also hauen wir die einfach weg. Also deren, dass wir schwächer werden, in der Stärke geht aber irgendwie völlig nach hinten los, weil für die werden wir gar nicht so viel schwächer. Das war's. Das war ja relativ easy, ne? Phew, made it by the skin of our teeth. Shit. Damn cops. You kidding me? How the hell did we lose to them? We're no better than those blue bastards. I don't believe this. You're telling me we're just as weak as those hooded freaks? That's what you're concerned about? They really are sworn rivals. Let me state one thing. The Testaments will never falter to the likes of those Sable Viper scum. You imbeciles lack the mental capacity to outwit us. You said it, they can't hope to compete with us. The hell was that? You're asking for an ass-kicking. Everyone, calm down. You are all far too quick to anger. It seems you all still have plenty enough energy to spare. Let us engage in combat one final time. Huh? Another battle? The rules are simple. Whoever is able to bring the police officers to their knees first will be deemed victorious. Are these terms agreeable for everyone? This is ridiculous. Why do you keep dragging us further into this? Is it not obvious? The only way to truly take this seriously is if you feel your life is on the line. Let's get him. You'd better not hold us back. It's on. I will take them down. This isn't looking good. I don't think we can take them all on like this. We ain't going down without a fight. Alright, let the battle commence. Ne, wer hatte ich gedacht? Tatsächlich noch ein dritter. So, meine Frage ist jetzt nur, das sind aber jetzt alle schon durchgedingst, ne? Ja, gut, dann können wir auch richtig reinhauen. Mal so mit 4 drin. Oh, zack, das war gut. Guck, die Testaments sind jetzt gleich schon komplett weg. Gut, dass wir uns das aufgehoben haben. Und die Leute können wir auch noch einen ausschalten, wenn wir ihn hier. So, und ich würde sagen, den Rest kriegen wir so hin. Ja, kriegen wir so hin. Zack, das war's. Das war gut von uns. Sehr, sehr schön. It's over. We are victorious. That was intense. I can't believe they took all of us on at the same time. Damn it, how'd they beat us? Do you understand now? Relying on brute force alone isn't enough to carry you through a fight. You possess a strong offense. But your defense is far too lacking. To put it in simpler terms, you're all inexperienced. Oh, Moment, ich muss einen Schluck trinken. Ah, jawohl. What? Why is this dude lecturing us all of a sudden? Beats the hell out of me. You guys are plenty strong. I wouldn't mind teaching you the basics. What do you say? Would you like to learn some of our defense tactics? Hell nah, ain't getting taught by no stinky pigs. We're leaving, boys. Yeah. The big dude always sounds like he's full of it. I don't get it. Like I'd ever listen to him. Tja. Schade. Tschüss. They're as dim-witted as ever. I doubt they'd grasp those techniques even if they tried their whole lives. Yeah, I hear you. They completely tossed aside a valuable learning experience. Well, I'm just glad you guys got something out of it. That makes what we did here worth it. Agreed. I must admit I'm pretty exhausted. We'll be taking our leave. If you'll excuse us then. If you'd like to take a rest, our bar is open to you. I hope that exercise served as adequate training for you as well. Huh? Ooh, wait, what? The battle is over. Let us withdraw. Yes, sir. Ja, check ich jetzt auch nicht so richtig. Was mit Lernen? Haben sie alle einfach gar keinen Bock mehr drauf. Abbas planned this all from the start, didn't he? He even managed to get the Saber Vipers to play along. It certainly seems that way. He managed to play us like a fiddle, huh? Screw that guy. Indeed, I am utterly exhausted. However, the delinquents may straighten their attitude as a result of his speech. You're right, we managed to accomplish our goal too. I think it's safe to say we've wrapped up everything we need to do. Let's head out. Ready when you are. Cool. Haben wir das auch geschafft? Was fehlt denn jetzt noch? Es fehlt noch a rare herb retrieval. I would like to acquire a certain herb used in internal medicine research. I will share more details over in St. Ursula Hospital, first internal medicine office. Okay. Machen wir. Ich meine, ich habe jetzt sonst sowieso nichts zu tun. Das heißt, wir müssen zu St. Ursula. Ursula Road, genau. Dann können wir direkt mit dem Bus dahin fahren. Wie gesagt, ab jetzt ist es relativ easy, dank des Schnellreisesystems da hinzukommen. So. First Floor. Das heißt, ich glaube, ich weiß sogar wo. Und ich glaube, da müssen wir wirklich nur was einsammeln. Und das war's. Ich glaube, es ist wirklich keine komplexe Quest. Hieran kann ich mich auch noch ein bisschen dran erinnern, deswegen weiß ich das auch noch. Ich glaube, er war es, oder? Ja, exakt. Can I really trust them to come all this way for a request like that? Perhaps I should have asked the Bracer Guild after all. Either way, I don't particularly want to empty my wallet for such a simple errand. To get a word in edgewise. Excuse me, sir. We're from the Crossbow Police Department's Special Support Section. Oh, you came. I've been waiting for you. Come now, take a seat. Thanks, but we're all right. Standing's just fine. Would you mind explaining the details of your support request, Doctor? Yes, of course. My request is simple, really. I need you to retrieve a certain herb that we use in our internal medicine lab. It's called lupinous grass. Sadly, it's become something of a rarity these days. Lupinous? As in the Lupinous River which flows through Crossbill City's harbor? Could be. So you want us to find the grass ourselves and bring it back here? No, not exactly. All I need is for you to obtain some from the Crossbill Cathedral. They should have a small reserved supply of the herb. Archbishop Eralda has already agreed to my request, so I would like for you to go there as my representative and pick it up. I'd go myself normally, but I'm a bit preoccupied at the moment. I think we can oblige, Dr. Lago. You said Archbishop Eralda of the Crossbill Cathedral? That's him. Thanks for the help. Once you get the lupinous grass, please bring it back here straight away. Ja, wie gesagt, das ist wirklich relativ einfach. Wir gehen da wirklich hin. Ist eine an sich sehr einfache Quest, aber ich finde auch insofern eine ganz schöne, weil es, obwohl es nur so eine simple Geh dahin und hol was Quest ist, wirklich noch so eine kleine Geschichte mit dran hängt, die ich jetzt natürlich nicht auf Anhieb verraten werde. Aber eine schöne kleine Geschichte. So. Wie ihr jetzt sofort merken werdet. Meins Mountain Path, genau, und dann sind wir direkt hier. Ab in die Kirche. Zack. Ich weiß gar nicht, ob er es hier einfach ist. Er ist es nicht. Er ist es, Tatsache. Moment, ich muss kurz einen Schluck trinken. So. Welcome to Crossbill Cathedral. What, may I ask, brings you all here today? You're Archbishop Eralda, correct? With a special support section of the CPD. Here about one of our support requests. On duty, are we? Yes, sir. We received a request from the doctor in charge of the internal medicine department at St. Ursula Hospital, Dr. Lago. I believe he contacted you about getting a sample of the lupinous grass you have here. Unfortunately, he's very busy back at St. Ursula, so he asked us to retrieve the herbs in his stead. Wait a moment. Lago. Did you say Dr. Lago, yes? I did indeed receive a letter from him just the other day, but this is the first I've heard of such a request. Huh? There's gotta be some mistake. Oh, there's no mistake. The reason for this is quite simple. I've made it my prerogative to ignore every letter sent by this doctor of yours. What? But why? That's no business of yours. Besides, I already swore upon the goddess to uphold this solemn vow. Hey Lloyd, something tells me that Dr. Lago didn't exactly give us all the details. Yes, it would appear that they have a rather complicated relationship. But that puts us in kind of a tight spot, doesn't it? Still, we accepted the doctor's request. It's our duty to follow through, no matter how difficult the Archbishop may be. Excuse me, Archbishop Eralda. What is it? We were informed by Dr. Lago that he intends to use all the herbs for internal medicine research. Considering how renowned St. Ursula is as a medical institution, I'm sure those herbs will go a long way in helping future patients. We don't intend to ask any personal questions about you and the doctor's relationship. However, despite your differences, is it not at all possible for you to let Dr. Lago have some of the lupinous grass? It seems as though you four have misunderstood me. When did I say that I wouldn't hand over the herbs? Huh? You will find the lupinous grass in my office, toward the back of the sanctuary and on the left. If you tell Father Ranton that you have my permission, he should supply you the grass without any problems. Now I'd say this conversation has reached its end. Go on, get going. Thank you, sir. Ist auch so schön, so funktioniert alles, aber irgendwie Hauptsache Beef. Well then, that took less convincing than I was expecting. Did we even actually convince him to do anything in the first place? It sounded like he'd intended to give it to us anyway. I'm still confused about the whole ordeal. Would it not be wise to pick up the lupinous grass before he changes his mind? We definitely should. He said it was the office in the back, left, right. Let's hurry over. Find ich aber auch. Gut, dass die Kirchen immer alle gleich aufgebaut sind, dann findet man das auch relativ schnell. So, hier, bitte. Oh, how can I help you? This is the office of Archbishop Eralda. You can't simply barge in here. Oh, sorry about that. With the special support section of the CPD, you see. Dann erklären wir ihm alles, bla 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 bla. Ah, I see. If you already have the Archbishop's approval, then that's fine. Very well. Wait just a minute then. So. Er holt's. Und bitteschön. Here, one sample of lupinus grass. If you've wondered about the name lupinus, it's actually from an old word meaning wolf. And this particular herb has a fascinating history. It's said that it was gifted to mankind by the divine wolves a long, long time ago. It could once be found in abundance near Crossbow City, but all the recent development has caused it to become scarce. I think I remember my grandfather telling me the same story when I was little. Really? Never knew about it. That just raises another question. If the grass is so rare, why would Archbishop Araldo just hand it over like this? Can't say I understand it either. I got the vibe that he's not the biggest fan of Dr. Lago. I admit I am at least a little curious about this apparent drama between them. Oh, you're talking about the bad blood between the Archbishop and Lago? It's not really a secret around here. You see, before he was a doctor, Lago was originally studying to be a priest at this very cathedral. Dr. Lago wanted to work in the church? There's nothing strange about the notion, actually. When it comes to internal medicine, even the most cutting-edge medical science isn't too far off from healing techniques the Septian Church will often study. This is true. The church is known for its research into medicinal treatments and the like. But why exactly did Dr. Lago leave to join the medical college? Supposedly he was scouted out by the hospital's rector at the time. Despite learning everything he knew about general medicine from Archbishop Araldo, he also had a strong ambition to take on the challenge of modern medicine, so he ended up leaving the path of priesthood. The Archbishop tends to be a bit hard-headed, so he's had trouble forgiving Dr. Lago for leaving the path of the clergy. I get that. Lago's move probably felt like a step to the back. Well, stubborn as the Archbishop may be, he knows when it's important to set aside his personal feelings for the greater good. The fact that he'd allowed you to have those herbs is a prime example. In other words, though he may scowl at the mere mention of Dr. Lago, he at least still has respect for his abilities as a physician. So from what I'm hearing, those two do not have a complicated relationship after all. They in fact have an obnoxiously complicated relationship. Isn't that a bit too blunt to you? Either way, in the end we got what we came here for. Let's go on and deliver these to Dr. Lago before doing anything else. Ne, das meine ich. Es ist irgendwie einfach so eine Kleinigkeit, eine schöne, kleine Geschichte. Und, so. Jetzt müssen wir es nur noch zurückbringen. So, inhaltlich ist es ja wirklich maximal einfach und verzichtbar, aber so kriegst du manchmal so einen kleinen, schönen persönlichen Touch, ne? So, dann wollen wir mal. Dann müssen wir jetzt nur noch die Medizin wieder abgeben. Und dann ist die Quest auch schon geschafft. Oh, back already? Did you get the lupinus grass like I asked? Yes, sir. Would you mind checking that everything's in order? Yes, this is just what I needed. You have my thanks. Now, well, I'm sure the Archbishop told you some stories about me, didn't he? No, nothing in particular. Apparently he did not even open the letter you sent, Doctor. I knew it. I never received a reply, so I figured he must have never bothered to read it. So that whole thing about him agreeing to the deal was a lie. Well, it wasn't easy getting this stuff since we came with no appointment. I truly am sorry about that. It's hard to talk about these sort of things. Due to our strained relationship, I turned to the special support section to go in my stead. That's the truth. One of the priests there filled us in. Despite his stubbornness, I'm almost positive the Archbishop Araldo approves of the path you chose, Dr. Lago. Is that so? You know, I've always respected him. That much has never changed. Someday when medical care has progressed and become more accessible, I'll meet with him to apologize and thank him for all he's done. I think he would really appreciate that, sir. Anyway, you've been a great help to St. Ursula. If I need anything else, I'll give the SSS a call. Anytime, Doctor. Und damit haben wir es fertig. Was fehlt denn jetzt eigentlich noch? Ich glaube nur noch ein Monster-Request, ne? Jawohl. Okay, dann fehlt uns nur noch eine Quest und wir haben alle Nebenquests absolviert. Ich würde aber sagen, dass wir uns das für die nächste Folge aufheben. In diesem Sinne, lasst uns in der nächsten Folge noch einmal ballern und dann geht's auch direkt mit der Hauptstory weiter. Danke fürs Dabeisein. Bis dahin. Tschüss.